Alfredo Stefano Di Stéfano Laulhé Stefano, the 4th of July 1926 to 7 July 2014, was a footballer and coach who has been called the best, most complete and influential footballer of all time. He was most associated with Real Madrid and was instrumental in the domination of the European Champions Cup during the 1950s, a period in which the club won the trophy in 5 consecutive seasons from 1956. Along with Francisco Gento and José María Zárraga, he was one of only 3 players to play a part in all 5 victories, scoring goals in each of the 5 finals. Di Stéfano played international football mostly for Spain after moving to Madrid, but he also played for Argentina and Colombia. Di Stéfano, nicknamed s๊tefano, was a powerful, quick, skillful, and prolific forward, with great stamina, tactical versatility, creativity, and vision, who could also play almost anywhere on the pitch. He is currently the 6th highest scorer in the history of Spain's top division, and Real Madrid's 3rd highest league goal scorer of all time, with 216 goals in 282 league matches between 1953 and 1964. He is Madrid's leading goal scorer in the history of El Clásico. In November 2003, to celebrate UEFA's Jubilee, he was selected as the Golden Player of Spain by the Royal Spanish Football Federation as the most outstanding player of the past 50 years. In 2004 he was named by Pelé in the FIFA 100 list of the world's greatest living players. He was voted 4th behind Pelé, Diego Maradona, and Johan Cruyff, in a vote organized by France Football magazine, which consulted the former Ballon d'Or winners to elect the Football Player of the Century. Pelé, Eusebio, Luis Suarez, Sandro Mazzala and John Charles described Di Stéfano as the most complete footballer in the history of the game. Early life. Born in Barracas, a neighborhood of Buenos Aires, Di Stéfano was the son of Alfredo Di Stéfano, a first-generation Italian-Argentine, and Eulalia Laura Gilmont, an Argentine woman of French and Irish descent, with her relatives being from Swinford, County Mayo. He began his career at Argentina's River Plate aged 17, in 1943. For the 1946 season he was loaned to Club Atlético Huracán, but he returned to River in 1947. Due to a footballer's strike in Argentina in 1949, Di Stéfano went to play for Millonarios of Bogotá in the Colombian League. He won 6 league titles during the first 12 years of his career in Argentina and Colombia. Club playing career. Di Stéfano was best known for his time at Real Madrid, where he was an integral part of one of the most successful teams of all time. He scored 216 league goals in 262 games for Real, striking up a fearsome partnership with Ferenc Puskás. Di Stéfano's 49 goals in 58 matches was for decades the all-time highest tally in the European Cup. It has since been surpassed by 5 players, initially Real Madrid's Raúl in 2005 and most recently by Cristiano Ronaldo in 2014. Di Stéfano scored in 5 consecutive European Cup finals for Real Madrid between 1956 and 1960, including a hat-trick in the last. Perhaps the highlight of his time with the club was the 7-3 victory over Eintracht Frankfurt in the 1960 European Cup final at Hampden Park, a game many consider to be the finest exhibition of club football ever witnessed in Europe. He was awarded the Ballon d'Or for the European Footballer of the Year in 1957 and 1959. He moved to Espanyol in 1964 and played there until retiring at the age of 40. International playing career. Di Stéfano played with 3 different national teams during his career. He played 6 times with the Argentine national team, 4 times with Colombia, and 31 times with the Spanish national team, scoring 23 goals. However, he never played in the World Cup. Di Stéfano scored 6 goals in 6 games as Argentina won the 1947 South American Championship, his only games for the country. The first World Cup in which he would have been able to participate was the 1950 tournament. As Argentina refused to participate, Di Stéfano missed his first chance at playing in the World Cup. For the 1954 World Cup, Argentina again did not enter and FIFA declared Di Stéfano was not eligible to play because he had previously been capped by both Argentina and Colombia. Di Stéfano acquired Spanish citizenship in 1956 and made his debut for them on the 30th of January 1957 in a friendly in Madrid, scoring a hat-trick in a 5-1 win. He played 4 World Cup qualifying matches in 1957, but the team failed to qualify for the 1958 World Cup. In 1961, Di Stéfano, who had already won 5 European Cups, helped Spain qualify for the World Cup of 1962. A muscular injury just before the competition prevented him from playing in the finals. He retired from international football afterwards. Kidnapping in Caracas. On the night of the 24th of August 1963, the Venezuelan revolutionary group Armed Forces of National Liberation kidnapped Alfredo Di Stéfano at gunpoint from the Potomac Hotel in Caracas while his team, Real Madrid, were on a pre-season tour of South America. The kidnapping was codenamed Julian Grimazo, after the Spanish communist Julian Grimazo Garcia, executed by firing squad in Spain in April 1963 during Francisco Franco's dictatorship. Di Stéfano was released unharmed 2 days later close to the Spanish embassy without a ransom being paid, and Di Stéfano stressed that his kidnappers had not mistreated him. Di Stéfano played in a match against São Paulo FC the day after he was released and received a standing ovation. A Spanish movie entitled Real, La Película, which recounted these events, was released on the 25th of August 2005. In a bizarre publicity stunt at the premiere, kidnapper Paul Del Rio, now a famous artist, and Di Stéfano were brought together for the first time since the abduction, 41 years before. Managerial career. After retirement, he moved into coaching. He guided the Argentine clubs Boca Juniors and River Plate to league titles, and won La Liga and the Copa del Rey with Valencia as well as the European Cup Winners' Cup with the side in 1980. He also managed Sporting in the 1974-75 season and Real Madrid between 1982 and 1984. The 1982-83 was catastrophic for Real. They finished second in La Liga and were defeated finalists in the Supercopa de España, Copa de la Liga and Copa del Rey. Madrid were also beaten by Aberdeen, managed by Alex Ferguson, in the European Cup Winners' Cup final. After retirement, Di Stéfano resided in Spain until his death in 2014. On the 5th of November 2000 he was named honorary president of Real Madrid. On the 24th of December 2005, 79-year-old Di Stéfano suffered a heart attack. On the 9th of May 2006, the Alfredo Di Stéfano Stadium was inaugurated at the city of Real Madrid, where Real Madrid usually train. Its inaugural match was between Real Madrid and Stade de Reims, a rematch of the European Cup final won by Real Madrid in 1956. Real Madrid won 6-1 with goals from Sergio Ramos, Antonio Cassano, Roberto Soldado, and José Manuel Jurado. Following another heart attack on 5 July 2014, the 88-year-old Di Stéfano was moved to intensive care in the Gregorio Marañón Hospital in Madrid, where he died on 7 July 2014. On 8 July, his coffin was placed on public display at the Bernabéu Stadium. Real Madrid president Florentino Pérez and captain Iker Casillas were amongst those in attendance. Following his death, Di Stéfano received tributes from many famous football personalities including Alex Ferguson, Johan Cruyff, Pelé, Cristiano Ronaldo, Diego Maradona and Bobby Charlton. During the 2014 FIFA World Cup semi-final between Argentina and the Netherlands on 9 July, Di Stéfano was honored with 1 minute of silence, while the Argentine team also wore black ribbons in a matter of respect. The club Atlético River Plate from Argentina and Millonarios Football Club from Colombia organized a friendly match in homage of the former player. The match was played on 16 July 2014, at the Millonarios Estadio El Campín. Personal life. Di Stéfano married Sarah Freites in 1950. They had 6 children: Alfredo, Ignacio, Sofia, Silvana, Helena and Nanette, who died in December 2012. At the time of his death he was dating his Costa Rican girlfriend Gina Gonzalez, his former secretary, 50 years his junior. Career statistics. Club international honors. Manager Boca Juniors Primera Division, 1969. Copa Argentina, 1969. River Plate Torneo Nacional, 1981. Valencia Primera Division, 1970-71. European Cup Winners' Cup, 1979-80. Segunda Division, 1986-87. Real Madrid Supercopa de España, 1990. Records scored in most European Cup finals, 5. Scored in most consecutive European Cup finals, 5. Most goals scored in European Cup finals, 7. Only player to be awarded the Super Ballon d'Or.